Hi, I'm ShubhamGoyal, General Secretary Academic Affairs UG and the head of the UG Academic Council. Academic Council has three units: the Career Cell, the Student Support Services, and the Empower, which is research based. So all three have done quite a lot of work. The Career Cell has had a lot of sessions, a lot of them for the first time, like on IAS, GATE, etc. The three clubs, Consult, Finance, Analytics, have been working quite actively as well. On Student Support Services side, we have had a number of sessions, and this time we have had sessions for the first year students on ED and CS as well. And apart from that, we are in the process of making an online portal, wherein it will be a Moodle-like portal, so that we have UG student TAs available for the first year students online all the time. In Power, it has completed the summer undergraduate research program quite successfully, and also the R&D Expo, which was held in October. And it has a few more plans which will be soon known to you. On the academic reform side, we have made progress in a lot of places. First of all, we have had a uniform honor code in the institute, which was passed in April this year. Apart from that, the first year curriculum, one of the major points of my manifesto, to have first year curriculum equalized in all departments, has been done in most departments. Only electrical is left with one extra DIC, and mechanical and aerospace have reduced their curriculum. The academic council this time took feedback on minors, which was communicated to all departments, and there have been a few changes there as well. And the Invite STEM exchange, there has been a significant process there. We have an MOU with IIT Roorkee and IIT Delhi, and are in the process of starting a process soon. And also on the break between 5 and 5:30 p.m. So this has been discussed in UGPC and has been forwarded to all departments, and it has been agreed by I think all fronts. There were few things which had to clarify with the state office, with the placement office. So this has been agreed upon by most of the people, and some clearances left, and we hope to get it soon for the next semester. So this time we put a lot of efforts at the beginning of the first semester from as a council to have a change in the TA selection process. So there were a number of changes. First of all, Bio has 2 TAs. They took the initiative to have UG TAs for the first time, and the review for Bio has been quite good. Apart from that, Physics has 2 TAs for each session. CS has had extra TAs for conducting health sessions on weekends. So there have been a few changes. The feedback still has been quite mixed. We took a TA feedback a month or 2 back, and that will be shared with the professors soon. But the point was that we didn't receive too many responses, and this will be conducted more comprehensively next semester onwards. So student faculty lunches was one thing, but this time what we did was we planned something out of the box, and we actually planned through this was in collaboration with the each department council. So what we planned was that at the time of registration, that is the time when the students need the FACADs the most, and a number of times they are unavailable in their office, and students, especially second year students who do not have much idea, are just roaming about the offices in search of the signature. So what we did was that during the time of registration and the course adjustment period, we tried to get FACADs to have fixed meeting hours, at least during the registration period. And this was done in collaboration with all departments, and department council had actively tried to get this done. This was done successfully in a few departments, and in a few departments the response from the FACADs themselves was not good. And this is an issue which we are looking into, and also we'll take a FACAD feedback. So an official FACAD feedback may not be possible for this semester, but all department councils have agreed to take an informal feedback from their side and communicate with the HODs. This is not a suggestion which has come from my side. A course feedback committee which was constituted 2 years back, and which actually devised the whole course feedback system we have in place at the moment, had then itself recommended that section of the course feedback should be made public to the students. But this was this faculty obviously rejected it, and this was not put into place. So this can be taken. We need to strategize how to take this forward, but this will be a very sort of long-term action plan, and we will need significant help from all the students to come together in this. So we need to strategize how to take this forward. So course feedbacks, one progress that will be made is that, which is not directly related to this, but lab courses feedback will be introduced soon. That was also a recommendation of the committee, but which was stuck due to some administrative reasons. And about the publicity of course feedback, so this needs to be discussed with the administration on a much broader scale, and we need much more participation from the students in this discussion, which should happen soon. So this is a concern from both my council side and the PG Academic Council side, and this was discussed in the last month with the Department General Secretary's Council meeting, and it was not just related to computer labs and other equipment. It was actually on a broader scale for the whole infrastructure in the department, like the water coolers not working, like air conditioners not working. And the department councils were requested to be active on this front and look into the complaints which they have received from any student side and communicate with the HOD, because ultimately all infrastructural things lie with the HOD. The clearances which need to be sought are with the HOD's permission. So the department and councils are working on this.
Has there been any department which has gone ahead with?
So it is not. It's not something which can be done very ekdam ho jaye. It will take some time, and we are working on that. So it's not about the response. So we are in the process of floating the projects from alumni. So there are two aspects to this. So one is projects from the professors directly from this institute, and one is projects from alumni which may come through their companies, like in industrial learning programs. So we have students in the institute who are working on a project under a professor, and we plan to bring the projects next semester onwards once this placement process is over, because right now the focus of the clubs was to conduct sessions for the placement students, and once that is done, we'll focus on these things. So analytics has some plans to bring in industrial projects for students, and finance club and concerned clubs are also working on the same. So my GBM, my general body meeting for the UG Academic Council is scheduled on October 29, and I welcome any and all of you who have any concerns or doubts to raise to please attend the meeting.